Good morning, student. Today we are going to study lesson number 21. Busy at work, our internal organs. Student, processes like respiration, digestion, circulation go on inside the body continuously with the help of certain organs. In this lesson, we are going to learn something about these processes and the organs that carry out them. Student, in our body, different systems perform different functions. This system consists of different organs. For example, muscular system, digestive system, excretory system, skeletal system, nervous system, circulatory system, respiratory system, etc. Student, let us learn about the respiration. When we inhale, the air from outside goes into the trachea and through its branches into the lungs. In the lungs, these branches divide further into smaller and smaller branches. At the end of last branches, there are air sac or alveoli. When the outside air reaches the alveoli, the oxygen in it passes into the thin blood vessels around the alveoli. With these blood vessels, oxygen is carried out to all parts of the body. At the same time, carbon dioxide, which is collected from all body parts, is brought by the blood and enters in the alveoli. When we exhale, the carbon dioxide is also given out with the air. When diaphragm moves downward, we breathe in and the incoming air fills in the alveoli in the lungs. When diaphragm moves upwards, air in the lungs is pushed out. Effects of smoking. Due to smoking, the toxic substances in the tobacco smoke collect in respiratory tract. Therefore, the air does not get sufficiently purified. Impurities in the air also remains accumulated in the lungs. Due to smoking, diseases of respiratory system or even lung cancer can be caused. Passive smoking. When people around us smoke, then we tend to inhale the same smoke. Due to this, the person has to face the consequences of passive smoking. Therefore, it is a ban on smoking in public places in India. Now let us learn about the digestive system. Digestive system consists of mouth, pharynx, esophagus, stomach, large and small intestine and anus. This process of digestion takes place in a long flexible tube. It is called as alimentary canal. The process of digestion begins as soon as food is taken into mouth. The teeth, tongue and saliva all helps to convert food into a soft, moist ball called a bolus, which is easy to swallow. The bolus passes through the esophagus into the stomach. The stomach is shaped like a bag. Here, the food is churned. The digestive juices in the stomach bring about some digestive processes. The food changes into the thin slurry in the stomach. Then it passes into a small intestine. The small intestine of an adult is about 7 meters long. The digestive juices in the intestine bring about several digestive processes. The secretion of some glands also help the process of digestion. In the small intestine, the useful substances are absorbed into the blood. The remaining substances pass into the large intestine. The large intestine of an adult is about 1.5 meters long. Here, much of water in the remaining substances is absorbed into the body and feces or stool are formed. The feces collect in the rectum for some time. Later, they are expelled from the body through an anus. Energy for body. As a result of respiration, oxygen enters the blood in the body and spread to all parts of the body. Substances formed in the process of digestion also mix with the blood and reach all parts of the body. These useful substances acts as fuel for the body. Oxygen taken through respiration is reaches into the blood and through the blood to the different parts of the body. This oxygen helps the slow burning of these substances, giving energy to the body. The body uses this energy to carry out different tasks. Circulation of blood. Circulatory system consists of blood, blood vessels and heart. Student, you know that the heart continuously contracts and relaxes for this very purpose. A network that consists of tubes or vessels that carry blood away from the heart and those that bring blood back to the heart is spread throughout the body. The process of keeping the blood flowing through all parts of the body is called blood circulation. The heart and network of blood vessels together form a circulatory system. The nervous system. The nervous system consists of brain and network of nerves. This network of nerve connect the brain to different parts of the body. The nerves carry messages to and fro between the brain and the part of the body. The nervous system functions to coordinate all our bodily functions. Other systems in the body. Student, in this lesson we have learned about the respiratory system and the digestive system, the circulatory system and the system that coordinate the functions of all the systems, that is nervous system. But besides this, there are several other systems in our body. For example, the skeletal system gives support and shape to the body and protect important organs inside it. The excretory system expel the waste substances that are formed in the body. Working of these systems is extremely complex, but it is important to have information about them. Today, in this lesson, we have learned the following points. Information about respiratory system, effects of smoking, digestive system, energy for body, information about circulatory system and nervous system, and the last point, systems in the body.